First thing I wanted to let everybody know is that there's no ongoing threat to this neighborhood or this part of the community at all. It's a static scene right now. The scene has been turned over to violent crime, so it's just a static criminal investigation. There's no ongoing threat as once reported when we first came out. And so that's important for people to know first and foremost. We responded at about 1:15 today on shots fired in this neighborhood on Anthony. At the time, we weren't quite sure what we had, but we felt like it was an active threat and an active shooter situation. You can imagine the number of resources that came as a result of that. Our partner agencies were fantastic responding. Lane County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, Oregon State Police, all came calling when we asked them to come assist with what we had, because we just didn't know what we had. And that's the tough part about this job, is when you have an active shooter, you don't know what you have, but you go. You know, these men and women that put themselves in harm's way, they run towards the gunfire and as opposed to away from it. And that's what we did on this day. Unfortunately, when we got here, what we found was an unusual situation that feels like a neighborhood dispute that went really, really bad. We have 3 victims right now with gunshot wounds that have been transported to area hospitals, have no idea to the extent of their injuries, whether they're life-threatening or not. And we have 1 shooter that's deceased from what looks like a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So we have violent crimes on scene doing the investigation. As you can imagine, it's locked down. We're going to be doing our due diligence. We're working with families. We're trying to better understand what happened and what precipitated this act of violence today. But right now, we have no idea if this is just a simple neighborhood dispute or something more. But the good news is that the residents here in the area are safe.
Okay. Has this